What's up, guys? I'm Andrew,
I'm Abby.
and we're doing Doki Doki Literature Club for the Guard Post. When we left off, we were interrupted with we had a moment with Yuri, and it was interrupted by Sayori. We are now at a tough decision on whether we say "I love you" to Sayori, or we say "You'll always be my dearest friend." We've come to a decision. We're going to do "You'll always be my dearest friend." So, whenever we're ready, we're going to start the game. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Huh? Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori!
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness now down the path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Andrew. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Ah!
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. But I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Okay. Sayori. I wish we could scream a lot louder, but it is 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and we do have neighbors, so we will not be screaming that loud. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I know wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I think that was a horrible mistake. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I printed is dry. I gently rolled it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about this event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I could spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Andrew, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So I plagiarized. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri along with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. you you should take a little responsibility for it, Andrew. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging it this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry, man. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt the chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh my.
Percent sign.
Percent sign.
Get out of my head! 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 No, get out of my head! 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 Scroll. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
You skipped a get out of my head.
No, I didn't.
My mouse was going with the get out of my head. There.
Oh well. It's sure enough.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Andrew, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayuri now, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, man. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needed, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer. Since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Okay, this may get graphic, guys. Just a warning. Sayuri? She is really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knocked on the door. Sayuri! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. This is I'm getting goosebumps. Holy hell. Whoa. Whoa. It's a good thing I wasn't wearing...
The head?
Yeah, what the fuck? This music's fucking with me too. It's a good thing I didn't have headphones on. I would probably start crying. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up to until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe that what my eyes are showing me.
Say.
I don't know, but I'm honestly suppressing my urge to vomit right now. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. Do you hear this music?
It's creepy.
I told her I know that's what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? Time to call 911, by the way. How could I be so helpless? Like, what did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her? What she needed me the most when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Wrong! I can reload. I'm kidding. And now I'll carry that guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed me for. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Well, shit. Game over. Oh, fuck yeah!
What in the world? Do you see that?
No, I don't see anything. Thanks for watching, guys. Just so you know, suicide is never okay. Don't commit suicide. That's the most selfish thing you can ever do. Don't do it. It's wrong. There are people out there that love you and will care if you do. So don't kill yourself. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and leave a like.